Alright guys, what's happening? It's been a long time since I was able to put a video out. If you guys saw my last video, I was on the Polaris and we went for an evening ride and looked at the smoky sunset. We had a ton of forest fires up here in Saskatchewan, and the last couple weeks there's been a fire ban, as well as, for the first time that I can ever remember, a ban on ATVs in any public lands, crown lands and provincial forests and stuff like that. But we've had a little bit of rain and cool temperatures, and so there's still a fire ban, but ATVs and UTVs are good to go. So yeah, I couldn't wait any longer. I was dying to get out for a ride. That ban just got lifted at 5 o'clock today. So we're gonna go for an evening rip. Let's go. A little bit of lake traffic today. This thing hauls. Oh, it's good to get back out again. So good out here after the rain. I wish you guys could smell this forest right now. It's been so dry, and after finally getting a little bit of rain, everything's just popping. trip, just saying hi. And for me, it's mostly just about getting back out, getting some time behind the bars. Since we couldn't ride for a couple weeks there, and I was getting the break-in miles on this, I did the oil change, and then was it last weekend, I think, I did the front diff, the rear, and the gear case oil, or the transmission oil. So all four have been done: engine, front, rear, and transmission. So everything's brand new. Everything has done its break-in. Yeah, super stoked to get out for a proper ride in the next week and head back out to well, I think we're gonna go to the Pasqua Hills or the Wildcat Hills next weekend. Of course, I'll bring you guys along. Might find a little muskeg. Might find some mud. Hopefully we'll find some mud. The problem is this year's been so dry, and I don't know there's any mud left, but we're gonna check it out anyway. So for today, we're just going out for a burn. We've been down here 100 times, but at least it's a ride. We'll check out the lake. I will mention too, if you guys got one of these machines and you're changing all your fluids, it really wasn't that bad to do, actually. All the fill plugs and drain plugs were super easy to get at. If anything, the most difficult fluid to change on here would have been the engine oil, because the front wheel well panel or plastic is right in front of the oil filter. So you got to kind of take part of the wheel well off, and you need a super small bit driver to take the filter cover off. But it's not a big deal. I'm just saying it happens to be more difficult to change the engine oil than it is to change any of the gear oils. Look at this, tree fell down. I didn't bring my box or my saw or anything, so hopefully that's the only one. Oh, I know I already said it, but this rain is just so exciting because we were so dry and the forest just needed some rain, and I needed a ride. Everything just smells so good right now. Look at that lake, just glass. That's the next thing I need, is a proper boat. For now, riding quads. Deer tracks down here. Looks pretty awesome. I was down here doing a bunch of water wheelies, but I don't think I'm gonna get too carried away tonight. I just wanted to kind of get a quick ride in. So tempting, you know, to just get wild. Just chewing a hole. Look at that, made a big hole. Problem with lake sand, it just disappears. See if we can get one. Can't remember how deep to go out here. Up pretty good. Get one more of those. That's just so much fun. I said I wasn't really going to do any dicking around, and here I am dicking around. A little deeper here. Back. Nice. That's too much fun. Pretty good. Get some fishing done soon. Let's get deep. On the street is that there is a new fuel throttle map coming from Can-Am to remedy the stalling issue that some guys are having with these in the water. My machine has only done the stalling once I think, yeah. And yeah, it stalled in a huge mud hole, and luckily I didn't have the exhaust buried. I was up to about here, and yeah, I got stuck kind of working the throttle and stopped to put it in reverse and dropped to a really low idle and stalled. Like I said, luckily my exhaust wasn't buried, so I didn't swamp anything. There's no problem. I just fired it back up and away I went. But when I'm messing around in the lake like that, I've kind of been trying not to get my exhaust buried just in case it does stall, but it did it once early on and it hasn't done it since. So I'm not as worried as some guys are having more trouble. There seems to be stalling more frequently, but this one's only ever done it once. But that said, I'll happily get it remapped just to have that confidence, so that I can have this thing past the exhaust and get off and winch if I need to, and not worry about staying on the throttle the entire time. Just to have the confidence of the reliability of the Gen 2s. So yeah, super excited about that. Alright y'all, thanks for watching. Just a quick little update. And I should have some good stuff coming in the next week or two. We're planning a big ride out to the hills, so make sure you want to watch that one. So subscribe, check out my Instagram, and I'll post everything